Whilst the Royal Rumble is a WWE invention, it has been very common for indie promotions and promotions that just aren't WWE to take that concept and do it themselves. Royal Rumble matches are staples of some wrestling companies. Even AEW has their own spins on it with Casino Royale and now the Royal Rampage. And WCPW, yes, WhatCulture Pro Wrestling, even had their variation of the Rumble with the No Regrets Rumble. I say variation, it was literally just a regular Rumble match, but with pinfall and submission. And today, we're going to be watching the very first WCPW No Regrets Rumble. Let's go. Before we get into it, I probably should say it is worth noting that a few of the people in this match are people that I don't really want to talk about for reasons that you can probably put together in your head given we're talking about British wrestling. So my commentary on those people we try to be kept at minimum because I don't really want to talk about them. Number 1 is Drew Galloway, aka Drew McIntyre, of course. A huge name to come out at the number 1 spot. He's the WCPW champion. He's defending the title in this match. So he's got a hard task for him ahead. He cuts a heartfelt promo about his career being nearly over and winning the title. Number 2 is WCPW fan favourite. It's Martin Kirby. What a way to start out this match. It's big guy versus little guy to start off the match as the two start bringing it to each other with strikes and chops. Number 3 is Drake. The multi-platinum artist runs out, gets future shocked by Drew and is eliminated. He was in for a few seconds. Number 4 though is Kid Fight. He gets in and immediately lasts longer than Drake, but not by much as Martin Kirby throws him out, leaving it back to him and Galloway once again. Number 5 is Bad Bones, a wrestler out of Germany who actually manages to stay in until the next number and isn't completely eliminated immediately. Number 6 is Alex Gracie, who goes toe to toe and starts sword fighting Bad Bones with his stick. Yes, I did just say that, and the two tries to eliminate each other back and forth as number 7 is Lucas Archer, who is Alex Gracie's tag partner in Prospect. Oh, how convenient. And Archer brings out a table for a big pop. They try to get Bad Bones through it, but aren't able to. Number 8 is Scott Wainwright, one half of the Swords of Essex. Less said about him the better. He attacks people with his title belt, but Bad Bones then batters him, who is then attacked with nunchucks by Alex Gracie. Number 9 is Primate, who is rolled out on a cage by King Ross. King Ross making an appearance. Primate is holding a trash can and is ready for violence. He runs in and immediately spears and eliminates Bad Bones. He then puts Scott Wainwright in the trash where he belongs. Number 10 is Juventud Guerrera. What a who's cast is in the ring right now. In case you weren't aware, by the way, Juventud has been very good for a very long time and he is great in this match. Number 11 is Zach Gibson, NXT's own now. He walks down to the ring with the microphone, running down the crowd, bigging himself up and putting down the other wrestlers and refusing to get in the ring. Leading to number 12, which is Rockstar Spud, which was a surprise entrant and an awesome surprise entrant. He's attacked by Gibson, who never got in the ring, as Martin Kirby throws out Wainwright. Number 13 is Johnny Moss. He and Galloway come face to face and Moss gives him a German suplex and then eliminates Juventud Guerrera. Primate spears and eliminates Lucas Archer and Moss then dumps out Gracie. Loads of eliminations going on and then Primate and Moss start slapping meat. Moss gets the better of Primate as he drop kicks him through the table and eliminates him. Mad eliminations going on here. Entrant number 14 is Travis Banks, who comes out to a police siren theme song, which is pretty ironic. Number 15 is Matt Striker, who's coming from the commentary booth. Awesome stuff. He unloads on Zach Gibson and then him and Galloway double team Travis Banks, but Drew inadvertently chops Matt Striker. Number 16 is Shah Samuels as Zach Gibson eliminates Moss while he's trying to get Samuels out. Big elimination there. Number 17 is Doug Williams. Number 18 is BT Gunn, Wrestling Entertainment Series own. BT Gunn and Travis Banks double team Williams and then pin him, which the referee takes ages to count because he just doesn't see it. Doug Williams deserves better. Number 19 is Prince Amin, a WCPW fan favourite. Matt Striker is also eliminated very awkwardly as he falls off the apron slowly. I'm not sure he was meant to be eliminated there, but he definitely lasted longer than I thought he would. Number 20 is Viper, who you obviously know now as Doudrop, or Piper Niven, formerly in WWE. Awesome to see her in this match. She absolutely destroys Spud before trying to eliminate Zach Gibson, who clotheslines her. Prince Amin tries to Irish whip her, but she hits a back suplex on him and then eliminates him. But then Drew Galloway immediately eliminates her. Would have liked to see her last in the match longer. Take her to the final 4, why don't you? Especially with who comes out next is Rey Fenix at number 21. Imagine we could have seen Rey Fenix versus Doudrop in the ring. Like, that's the only time we would have ever seen that, and now we'll never see that ever, probably. Zach Gibson, who keeps coming in and out of the ring, is provoking Stu Bennett, who finally has enough and bullhammers him. He throws him back in the ring, and Spud hits a splash to pin and eliminate him. Number 22 is Adam Pacitti, the WhatCulture Pro Wrestling General Manager. You love it. And yes, he has fully entered the match. He tries to fight Martin Kirby and then is battered by Kirby, Galloway, Spud, and Phoenix, and Kirby pins and eliminates him. Short, but not so sweet. Number 23 is El Ligero, and number 24 is Fat Ligero. Whatever, the two come face to face, it's a B-Tech Mizdow angle, and then Shaw Samuels is eliminated by Galloway. Number 25 is Dave Mastiff, who gets a huge pop, but then eliminates Spud and gets booed. He then powerbombs and pins Fat Ligero, and then throws out El Ligero, eliminating them both. Very dominant from him. Number 26 is Cody Rhodes, which is mental to see him in the ring for WCPW, considering where he is now and where he's been since this match. He crossroads and eliminates Rey Fenix. And speaking of which, number 27 is another Rey. It's Rey Mysterio. Seriously? Right after Phoenix was eliminated, you couldn't put these two together? I know they probably had a match in WCPW, but let us have it in the Rumble. He and Cody worked together to get Dave Mastiff out. Number 28 is Joe Coffey, another member of the Prestige with Banks and Gunn, and he eliminates Cody with a huge upset elimination, and then Rey Mysterio is eliminated by him. Come on, man, what's going on here? Having these two great wrestlers eliminated by quite possibly the most boring wrestler ever with Joe Coffey. Number 29 is Rampage, who gets a huge reaction and single-handedly eliminates both BT Gunn and Travis Banks. Coffey is then beaten up by all three men, but somehow stays in. And number 30 is Joe Hendry. He runs in and suddenly gets Rampage out for a huge elimination. For a huge what? A huge elimination. I'm leaving this in the cut. I'm not going to edit that out. Screw it. Drew is the next eliminated in a huge upset by Joe Hendry after Joe hits him with a future shock DDT of his own. It's a bit awkward because the ref kind of botched a 3 count, it seems, unless Drew was maybe injured, but the fans were like really caught off guard by him being eliminated by that. Either way, we're down to Martin Kirby and Joe Hendry, and in the end, it's Martin Kirby who gets the win after hitting the Zoidberg elbow for the first time ever for a huge pop to win the WCPW title in one of the all-time great WCPW moments. Seriously, go watch this. This whole thing is free on YouTube, by the way, this match. Go watch it. Great match, great finish, and yeah, Martin Kirby, he was always the fan favorite in WCPW, and this is where he won the title. In my next WCPW video, we're going to talk about the worst ever WCPW decision, the day Martin Kirby lost the title, which was basically the next day, I'm pretty sure, or in that same week. We'll talk about that soon though, but this was awesome. Great finish, great match. And yeah, let me know what stuff from WCPW you want me to watch next. I'm still doing this WCPW series, despite the fact this is my first episode in 6 months, whoopsie daisies. But we have a lot to watch, I have loads of plans, and we'll definitely get there for sure. But either way, I've been Tom of Thompson Wrestling, goodbye, and keep on rolling.